If you learn this skill, you can get through anything in life, no matter where you're at in life. You'll always be fine. You know what that skill is? Of course you don't. That's why you clicked on the video. Well, the skill, cool thing about it is you don't have to buy it, and it doesn't require any sort of status or any sort of ability to be able to acquire. It doesn't even require training. You know what that skill is? That skill that I'm talking about is something that's already inherent in all of us, which is to just be. The skill to just be. I wouldn't even call it a skill, it's more of a quality that a lot of us forsake. The thing is, we're so caught up in the world because we think we have to keep acquiring and keep doing things in order to accomplish things, which is great and all, but the thing is, if it doesn't ever stop or ever come to a break, then that's when things get a little overwhelming. That's when we get fried out. That's when we get overwhelmed and sometimes depressed or even go crazy. That's why we take vacations. That's why we feel so tired and depleted. It's because we forgot our inherent quality of just being. The thing is, if you never ever have the ability, or not ability, the quality to just be, then everything is going to overwhelm you in life. In order for anything to even happen, you need stillness. Before you can do anything, before any action can happen, it needs stillness first, Before you do anything, you need to just be first before you figure out what to do, right? Doesn't that make sense? So, to just be doesn't require any special trait. All it requires is for you to stop thinking so much. Now, I know that might seem a little impossible because a lot of us, pride ourselves on our thinking abilities, but the thing is, when you think so much, that's where all the stress comes, and you lose that quality of just being, When you come to understand a little bit more about life and how everything in nature is just being, and that's how it flourishes, because it doesn't have the urge to become something, you know what I mean? When it just is, it already needs to be everything that it has to be. And that same inherent quality, it's already in us. Now, I'm not saying to just be and not do nothing. If you want to do something, then that's great. But in order to do something great, then you have to learn to be first. And to just be means that you are just in the present moment where everything is fine. When I say present moment, I don't mean you are here thinking about something or here feeling the need to do something. It means you're just here, feeling everything around you, smelling everything around you, seeing everything around you, and you get to the point to where you don't even see, hear, or taste anything no more. You're just being, no activity of the mind, no emotions, no urges to do anything. And you'll find that there's this indescribable peace that is just there naturally when you understand that you're just being. Now, I know it's a little tricky because the thing is now, when you understand the benefits of being, which it's more of like a restorative state, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the healing state, that chilling state. It's what's the opposite of that fight or flight state? It's can't come to my mind right now, but when you understand the benefits of it, then you start thinking, oh man, I gotta be. That's how I recuperate. It's a lot of benefits to it. And when you try to be, that's not being at all either. That's still trying to acquire something, you know what I mean? Kind of an oxymoron. So it's a little contradicting. So you can't even try to just be, you know what I mean? Or else that defeats the whole purpose. I think in being, you just have to see. You have to see what life really is. Life is not our thoughts. Life isn't our imagination or what we accomplish. Life is this breath that we breathe. Life is the air that's around us right now. Life is usually the things that we can't see with our eyes, but the things that we can see with our hearts. Not trying to get poetic or anything, but to just be doesn't require anything at all. So once you've come to a point of understanding that there's no need to do anything, and that you just are, and that you've not acquired, but you've unraveled, I guess, so to speak, that inherent peace that comes with being. And when you understand what that being is and you are, then if you are stuck in some part of your life and are trying to figure out what to do next, in that being, the answer comes to you. In that being, when you're not trying to do anything, when you're not trying to accomplish anything or become anything, and you just are, you become one with life, so to speak. And that's when everything becomes clear. And everything in life will always be fine, no matter what situation you're in. That's a guarantee. So just learn to be, and you'll always be okay in life. Hope that made sense. Sounds like I'm going on a rant. But I am in the farmlands right now. Let me show you my view. This is called the Red Lotus Lake. But as you can see, there's no red lotus right now. It's not the season for it, so they don't have as many tourists over here, so everyone's just chilling. Just being, if anything. So just understand this, all right? If you can't be in life, then you will have a hard time going through life. That's a guarantee. So just be, and everything will become clear, and you'll always be okay in life. Hope that helps, and I'm going to continue being right here. I'll catch you guys next time.